Imagine opening a world map and seeing two giant islands. One is called Iceland, the other is called Greenland. Now here's the strange part. Iceland is actually green, full of grass, volcanoes, and waterfalls. But Greenland is buried under ice. More than 80% of it is covered in ice, so why are their names completely backwards? Was it a mistake? A joke? Or something more clever? To understand this mystery, we have to travel back more than 1,000 years to the age of Vikings. In the 9th century, fearless Viking explorers sailed across the dangerous North Atlantic Ocean. One of these explorers was Floki Vilgerdarson from Norway. He set sail searching for a mysterious new land in the north. After a long and dangerous journey, he finally arrived on an island. But when winter came, the fjords and seas around the island froze solid. When Floki climbed a mountain and looked down, he saw ice everywhere. So he named the island Iceland. And the name stuck. Ironically, Iceland is not actually that icy. Warm ocean currents like the Gulf Stream make the climate milder than people expect. Today, Iceland has green valleys, lava fields, waterfalls, glaciers, and active volcanoes. It is one of the most dramatic landscapes on Earth. But compared to Greenland, it is practically tropical. About 100 years later, another Viking explorer arrived in the region. His name was Eric the Red. Eric had been banished from Iceland after a violent dispute, so he sailed west, looking for a new place to settle. Eventually, he discovered a massive island covered in glaciers. But Eric had a problem. He needed people to move there, and convincing settlers to move to a frozen wasteland is not easy. So Eric came up with a brilliant idea. He gave the island a very attractive name. He called it Greenland. According to Viking stories, Eric believed people would be more willing to move there if the land had a nice name. And surprisingly, it worked. Settlers followed him and built small Viking communities along Greenland's coast. So in a way, Greenland might be one of the oldest marketing tricks in history. But geographically, Greenland is very different from Iceland. Greenland sits much farther north, deep in the Arctic. Around 80% of Greenland is covered by a massive ice sheet. The ice is over 3 kilometers thick in some places. It contains enough frozen water to raise global sea levels if it melted. This makes Greenland the second largest ice sheet on Earth after Antarctica. So in the end, the name stayed: Iceland, the Green Island; Greenland, the frozen giant. A strange mix of Viking exploration, clever marketing, and pure